Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. This is, as the time is passing, and my own life's experiences, passing through various stages of God's grace. Now I feel this is the only Sanjeevini for this Kali Yuga. The whole world is immersed in materialism on one side driven by their own natures. Each community, each race, each religion is running in a direction which is driven by the nature and individual nature, community nature, collective natures, where the diversification is more and individual attention is split into pieces. Where to unite, how to bring peace within the various diversities, to bring them back to the source. Diversities are welcome, but diversities that reflect on each other a kind of differentiation is not welcome. Harmony must be there. So many professions, harmony must be there. A doctor is there, engineer is there. Various types of people are there doing different type of activities. There must be harmony. In a school, different classes are there, from the lowest class to the highest class. There must be harmony. There is no differentiation. It's a climbing steps. Each is in profession, each is contributing to the welfare of the other. But if some wants to create monopoly, some wants to create a destructive competitive spirit, I want to survive here, I have to destroy the other businesses, then problems come. Harmony must be there at every level. Religions, all religion must be in perfect harmony. They are all moving towards the same ultimate goal. They originated from spirituality, pure spirituality, and are going towards the pure spirituality. Through different paths, there must be harmony. No dislikes, no competitive spirit, no mine and yours. We all walk together. In all fields of life, there must be harmony and peace. The outcome will be joy, mutual love, harmony and peace. If this is how to build this up, is very difficult. I find that's why we consider Sri Ramakrishna unconditionally as the incarnation of God, because that's the only medicine to survive and act together, live together, gain together, be together, move together, evolve together. That oneness to build up, oneness everywhere. Wherever I go, I find oneness. That must be the whole world must become one world of love, peace and harmony. that seed Sri Ramakrishna has planted, and now it is slowly spreading, but not to the extent it is needed. In a few centuries after the external, something is going to happen, that the restless reaches some kind of stage where it has to retire. The differences has to dissolve. This we see happening in the Sri Ramakrishna, being the cause of that, bringing the world together. The varieties will remain, so many diversities will remain, but in mutual love, in mutual comradeship, in at peace. Sri Ramakrishna is speaking about the ego, seeing a bolster on which he has been asked to lean over. The thing is, if Sri Ramakrishna is going to rest on the bolster or lean over the bolster, it will not raise his ego or do any harm to him. But to teach the people, where do we err? How do we neglect a small spark of fire which is going to blaze into a forest fire? That caution he is giving here. Oh, no, I don't take this. Not that it is going to harm him, but it is a caution for all of us. Ego will never leave. Surrender yourself. Kedar, one should be lower than a straw and patient as a tree. Trinadapi sunichena. Nicha. Trinadapi. Grass, it is fallen, a piece of grass on the street, dried, uncared for, wind is taking it away. How it will be, wherever the wind carries it, wherever it puts, it is there. How much, it doesn't express any kind of ego anywhere. Even the living blade of grass, smallest wind, it shakes. It is tree, how strong it is. Storm may come, it stands and faces. That the inner strength, that this is word used by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has written only one stotra, and in that this comes Trinadapi Sunichena. One should be lower than the straw and patient as a tree. Thakur is to say, shaw, bear, for that there is a reward for all that. The titiksha is one of the things that is needed in our life. The path of realization, we see various, especially in the Advaitic, this one, Nitya Vastu Viveka, Iha Amutra Phalabhoga Viraga, Shamadamadi Shat Sampat, and then Mumukshutva. These four are the qualities required to go in the path of Jnana. In Bhakti, the surrender, Prapatti, Sharanagati. Here it is Nityanitya, what is permanent, what is impermanent, which is transitory. The whole life we are passing through, childhood is gone forever, youth is going away, each thing is going away. Yesterday has gone, it is not to be seen again. So how this is transitory, what shall I hold on to? Yesterday what happened shall I hold on to? Today what is happening shall I hold on to? No, it's not going to be there. Within moments it is skipping away. Can I hold on to the future? No, it's going to enter into past. Nothing to hold on to. It's all passing. So the thing Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka is come. Oh, there is something eternal, unchanging. I have to hold on to that. The only thing is my own existence, independent of bodily existence. My own the universal existence, which is independent of this constantly changing flux of the relative existence, the absolute existence. So this we see again and again appearing and moving about. Nitya Nitya Vastu Viveka, Iha Amutra Phala Bhoga Viraga. Here and hereafter, I will never enjoy anything. What I need for my bodily existence, I will keep the body intact, but no enjoyments. Here and hereafter, in this world, while I am in this world, or after leaving the body and going beyond, I will never have any enjoyments in my life. Yaha amutra phalabhoga viraga shama damadi shat sampat. Shama, dama, titiksha, uparati, shraddha, samadhana. This is shama, control of mind. I must be able to place my mind anywhere, anytime, and take it away any moment. Shama, dama, control of senses. Senses will not. I don't want to see there, it will never see. My eyes are open, but I will not see. Because I have withdrawn my mind. That much of sense control, shama, dama, titiksha, to bear all arts of life, sukha, dukkha, mana, apmana, hani, labha, all the dualities I am able to bear. Bear for what? For love of God, for evolving to a higher level. Because the moment I hold on to anything here, I will not be able to move ahead. I have to move, shoot forward, leaving all these things, dualities here. So this titiksha comes into main part. Then titiksha, shraddha, samadhana. Shraddha, uparati. Uparati is withdrawal from the worldly life, uparati. In the Vedansara, he gives or, giving up all the aspects of the universe as the binding things, and it's called sannyasa, vidhivat sannyasa, or withdrawal from all the things. Withdrawal means I am trying to see the divine. My ragadvesha, which I have superimposed on this world, I am withdrawing and seeing the world in a new light. Uparati, shraddha, total dedication to the ideal. Shraddha, and faith in God and faith in scriptures, faith in Guru. Shraddha, samadhana. Samadhana. Dha is to keep place. The capacity to place myself entirely, place all aspects of my existence, intellectual, physical, and all the aspects of my existence in one place at a time, samadhana. So these are the 6 treasures of the sadhaka, Shat Sampata, Shamadamadi Shat Sampata, and Mumukshatva, intense longing for release. Tivra Ichha for Mukti. So these are here Titiksha comes into picture. One should be lower than the straw and patient than the tree. Patient. Bear all odds. How the tree stands summer, winter. It makes the adjustment within itself. If you see the tree after cutting, you will see the various rings forming within one after the other. Rings are formed by the contractions and expansion. It is happening in the each winter we see it contracting. Summer it is. Two factors make the rings form is the temperature difference in temperature. The growth is controlled. Another is the water supply. Summer, the water resources become so less that its growth is shrunken down. So here we see clear, every year a ring forms. You can measure the life of a tree by cutting its trunk. That is the patient like a tree. As for me, Master is telling, this is told by Keshav, one should be lower than a straw and patient than a tree. Master, as for me, I consider myself as a speck of dust of the devotee's feet. As for me, I consider myself as a speck of dust of the devotee's feet. How low they go, you see. A God incarnate on this earth to save the jivas is telling that I am even the few days before we had the sannyasa ceremony. Two Matajis took sannyasa, a few took the white clothes of brahmacharis. Here we see the sannyasa, before sannyasa, the Guru asked the disciple, do you accept yourself as the servant of this world? Whole life being a servant of this world, will you be able to bear all the arts of life and love them and serve them? That there it comes. Give up the ego, give up the ego. As for me, I consider myself as a speck of dust of the devotee's feet. Vaidinath arrived. He was well-educated man, a lawyer of the High Court of Calcutta. Vaidinath arrived. He was well-educated man, a lawyer of the High Court of Calcutta. With folded hands, he saluted the master and took his seat in one side. Room is filled with people. He comes, bow downs, and goes to a corner and takes a place. Surendra, to the master, he is friend of Surendra. To the master, he is one of my relatives. Master, yes, I see he has nice nature. Sri Ramakrishna is seeing for the first time this person, but the way in which he comes, way in which he looks, way in which he expresses his humility, the way in which he observes, the way in which he behaves, going down, sitting, all this is the nature that we express. What are you? Is expressed through your behavior. Your behavior is your introduction. So here from the nature, yes, I see him, he's having a fine nature. Surendra, he has come here because he wants to ask you a question or two. Any people, the moment we hear regarding a saintly person or a holy man coming, we want to clear some of the doubts we have. beginning with, does God exist or not? The question is asking the same thing, do I exist or not? Because existence is God. Does existence exist or not? In Hinduism, existence itself is God. It's just to see what does it exist. The existence, wherever there is existence, does this sofa exist? Then existence of this sofa, existence independent of sofa, it exists. Its existence belongs to the Sat aspect in it, Chit aspect, Ananda aspect, material aspect. It independent of material aspect, it exists. This existence belongs to God. This material is going to undergo tremendous changes and dissolve back in the source. The existence is borrowed. Just like in a mirror we see an image. In a mirror when we see an image I can see. I move about, the image also moves about. The image, it cannot come out. I call that image, come here, it cannot come out because it doesn't have its own existence. But it is appearing. I can see it moving about. But come out, you are moving about there now within the mirror. Come out means it doesn't come out. Because it doesn't have independent existence. Its existence is borrowed from the existence of mirror. If mirror is not there, no image will remain. All these objects are visible and existing because God is existing. The existence of God, all these appear to exist. If God is not there, nothing else. What is that God? All-pervading reality, in which the substratum of the whole universe, substratum of all jivas, on the platform on which they are staying, adhara, at every level, at gross physical level, at psychic level, at the emotional level, gross, subtle and causal level, all is pervaded by the spiritual existence. His spirit, all these are appearing and disappearing. So existence belongs to. So does God exist? The question doesn't come in Hinduism because existence is God. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Existence, Sat, Chit, consciousness, Sat, Chit, Ananda, bliss, absolute. Sat, absolute. Why do we say Sat, Chit, Ananda, absolute? Existence, absolute. What is the absolute existence and the relative existence? Absolute existence is unchanging eternal reality in which constantly changing universes appear and disappear. So this exists. Is it eternally existing? Was it there earlier? Is it there now? And will it be there forever? No. If it is Trikala Abhadita, then we say it's absolute existence. If it is Trikala Badita, if it is going to change within the time, we don't call it eternal. We call it constantly changing flux. This belongs to the constantly changing flux, and we call the constantly changing flux as the energy of the absolute manifesting as the material object, because it's constantly changing. It emerges, it manifests from the absolute, merges back in the absolute. When it is constantly changing, we call it Prakriti, and the transformation it undergoes is also called Vikriti further. Prakriti is the original source of the constantly changing universe. Vikriti is various transformation it undergoes before it reaches back to the source. Prakriti, that is absolute. Satchidananda, Brahma. The Brahman and Prakriti. The God impersonal and God personal. The whole of created universe is manifestation of the absolute we call as the God personal. God can be realized in 5 ways: as a transcendental reality, as the immanent reality, as the Lord of the universe, as the incarnation, as the Antaryamin, the indweller. So whatever way you realize God, you are beyond nature. So this aspect, now how the people immediately recognize and come rushing to ask certain questions. They want to clear. Why they want to clear is they have heard of a thing which cannot be seen, which cannot be thought of. The senses, we have only senses is the instrument we have to perceive. So senses cannot reveal it. Mind cannot really reveal it. Intellect cannot also, because it is unseen reality. It's supposed to be reality, but we do not know. There doubts come. The people say, well, God is compassionate, why there is so much of suffering in the world? All these questions come. There the nature comes into picture. The action and reaction comes into picture. He has come with a few questions, Master to Vaidyanath. The moment he sees the person, immediately he understands. Sri Ramakrishna is Antaryamin, the indweller in all beings. So, as an indweller, he knows that he is coming there and going to ask what questions. A few minutes of talk, he will have no more questions to ask. To Vaidyanath, all that you see is manifestation of God's power. Bhagavan is Shakti. The Chaitanya and Chit Shakti, manifestation. No one can do anything about this power. No one can do anything about it. Even nature, you see. We are in the world, we are interested in the world and participating in the world, running about in the world. But we see everywhere there is a clash, there is a difference. We can't change the nature of any person. We cannot change anything in this world. We have experienced and we cannot change ourselves also. We want to change, but we are not able to change. This is nature. Sri Ramakrishna says, all that you see is manifested. No one can do anything without this power. But you must remember that there is not an equal manifestation of God power in all beings. The difference of power. I can renounce certain things, other cannot renounce certain things. I can eat so much, another cannot. I can lift so much of weight, another cannot lift there so much. I can walk so many miles, other cannot. The difference of capacities are there, different amounts of strength is there. So we see that this is an important instruction. One thing we have to remember, nothing can be changed here. And a power, if you are endowed with a power, some changes you can bring about. In few people, in few things that is permitted by the Lord and given this power of changing. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.